Hey, so it's got us stay in a storm here, and just wanted to come on and do an opinion piece, I guess you would call it, my point of view, on some of these things that I read on. So I go on Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, whatever, just any sort of the social media platforms whenever I'm in between training my subs because, well, they can't be left alone too long because they get all weird and they want their mama home. Well, they're goddess. They can't call me mama. Anyway, aside from them, we're not talking about them today. They're locked up in a cage somewhere. So anyway, I'm on Threads, and I love the guy against girl stuff. It absolutely floors me. Um, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on how I feel about this. I do feel, and I don't care who's going to yell at me or not. There is definitely a difference between men and women. 100%. Don't care what y'all say, whatever. Don't care. You want to be a girl and you're a boy and you vice versa. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if it is a straight man and a straight woman, and it is supposed to be a mother, father, husband, wife sort of dynamic, right? If I'm staying home all day looking after the kids, I can pretty much tell you that the house, you, and the kids will look like it's up for sale every day. That is not debatable. I am not sitting around watching soap operas, uh, you know, whatever it is that women are doing now and let their kids run rampant. No, we're not doing that. What we are doing is taking the children out to the park or out somewhere. Um, I worked a lot. I was a single mom, so I'm just giving this as a point of view if I did have somebody, because I did not, but my mother did. So my mom was home and she did everything that she needed to do at home. My dad made the money, she paid the bills. He never starved us. Nothing bad ever happened because my mom was home and she didn't have a career. And when we got older, she went to work and she contributed, but she got to keep a lot of her own money as well. Nothing wrong with that. My dad made enough that he kept my mom home. Why the hell would you want to put three kids in daycare, right? So that's kind of not what's here, but I just wanted to give that opinion that I do feel that there is a difference between a man and a woman. If you are at home and you are a woman and you feel that you shouldn't be cleaning the house or you shouldn't be, the kids should still be in daycare so you can have your time while your man is out there busting his ass, you're not a wife, honey. You're paid for. I don't care. Say what you want. Say what you want. Don't care. That is the honest to God's truth. Someone saying, well, goddess, don't you know? No, I perform a service. Okay. These guys want to be humiliated. They want to be trained. They want to be domed. Just like you want to get your hair cut, you want to get your toes done. There's a big difference between what I do and what you don't do. So we'll make that very clear, ladies. You can fight with me all day long on it because I've been an independent woman my whole life. But if some guy said to me, you know what, sweetheart, I'd like you to stay home and raise our babies, and I'm just going to take care of everything. And here, you take a debit card, just be reasonable in what you buy. And Lord knows that I am. I'm not going to keep you home. I don't even know what that would feel like. I've never done it. So anyway, so I can't relate to some of this crap that I read. And I think that some of you women need to be bowing down and telling the goddess where you get off making other women look stupid. Because this is why guys don't want to get married. This is why men who have been married once or twice don't want to get married a third time, because why the hell would they want to? With the kind of attitude that you women have. But I want this and I need this and oh my God and blah blah. Are you kidding me? Get a job. Get a job. Take care of your damn self. Now, again, if you have his children, he wants you to stay home and he's keeping you there because he wants you to raise the kids and you guys are in agreement. I think that's amazing. That is the best possible family structure you can have. You want to disagree with me on that? I don't care. Okay. That's how I was raised. I had a mom and a dad. One worked two jobs, three. My mom stayed home. And then when she got a job, she was also home. We were older, but we didn't need her as much. But they worked it out and we didn't want for anything and we certainly didn't starve. And there you go. So let me just read this thread for you. Okay. This woman writes here, all women are expensive. So just pick one in your budget instead of trying to demand they lower their standards for you. On so many levels, I could probably throw up. Okay. Are you kidding me right now? I responded and says, why does a woman have to be factored into a budget like an expense? The beauty of not relying on anyone to buy your shit is to set your own budget. What a weird way of thinking. Now, I don't know if they're going to respond to me. Oh, yeah. And if Bra thinks women are expensive, he better not have kids. This, if she's not in your budget, you can A, be better, or B, go away. Oh my God. Uh, laugh out loud. How about you get a job and earn your own shit, earn your own, I better say money because Instagram might get upset, earn your own money and, and don't, dig into anybody else's pockets. Oh, I am so mad right now. I can't even tell you. I am like pissed. Like, I'm not even kidding. I am like straight up mad. What do you mean? A, do better? Look at this shit. Oh, wait, what did she say here? Yeah, it says, do better or just go away. Are you do better than what? Okay, so what I want to know, maybe oh God, I'm getting a headache, literally getting a headache. So I want to know, please comment below. I mean, it's a fairly new channel. I'm not even probably looking straight at the camera. I'm not used to all of this, but I just think that I have a lot to say because I am a goddess. But I want to know, with what mentality do you women think that you are entitled to a man's money? Like, honest to my God, it makes me sick when you all want to fight for equal rights. You want to work on that roof. You want to get paid just as much, but God forbid he doesn't pay for all of your dinner and all of your hair extensions and whatever the hell else you're injecting into your face. He's no longer a man, and you all of a sudden want to be the woman. Get a grip. Please get a grip. Holy shit in a hole. How do women look themselves in the mirror and say, well, I need a man to take care of me? And then the other ones go, well, I don't need a man. No, you don't need a man. That's because you probably can't get a man because your attitude is so shit. What the hell do you bring to the table? Good looking face, boobs, and a wahoo. Guess what? You were born with that, honey, and you're not the only one that has them. And you know what? And if you're born a very pretty girl, you did absolutely nothing to earn that. That was your genes and God. So if a guy wants to pay for that, well, I he'll end up in my DMs soon because he's going to want to be dominated and he's going to want to be told what an idiot he is. And I will just tell him how stupid he really is. Okay, guys, listen, I'll talk to the men now. Listen, listen, these girls are a dime a friggin' dozen, a dime a dozen. You take a chick out to a coffee shop date, and if she blasts it on Facebook that, oh, he didn't take me out, whatever, you turn it around on her and say, bitch, what makes you think that you were worth more than a coffee until I got to know you? Like, are you serious right now? Okay. I dabbled in the online dating for a minute, and my dates were consisted of, let's go for coffee. Let me get this man to spend money on what? No, you're paying for my dinner for a few reasons. A, because why? Why does he have to pay for me? Like, why? Because I'm a girl and I can't pay for my own food? I got a pocket full of money. I can pay for mine and his. Not an issue. Maybe back in the day that was cute, but in this day and age, okay, and I have two boys. Okay, I have two sons. And if you think that I would sit by if they were actively dating, one's married, thank God, and the other one is pursuing his life because a couple of the girls that he did meet were absolute idiots. I mean, batshit crazy. Okay, I don't even understand. I had to wrestle one for crying out loud. Crazy. Anyway, if you think that I would sit there and watch my kids waste all of their money taking girl after girl after girl after girl to dinner because these girls just want to eat and they may not be interested in them, oh, the hell they will. The hell they will. And the hell these girls would get anything from my boys. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't happening. You women should be ashamed of yourselves. Get a job. And if you don't want to get a job, then I don't know, shut up, take what's given to you, what's offered to you, and don't think you're entitled. Like, honestly. And don't none of these baby moms come at me because I was already advocating for you. If you're doing what you're doing and you've given him babies and you guys have agreed, because don't think that just because you gave him a baby that he didn't contribute. We went through the pain, so who cares? That's what that get blame God. All right, because you certainly didn't mind when it was going in, did you? All right. I don't want to hear this crap. I was a single mom. I didn't even chase my baby. Look, I had no money. No, I didn't chase for child support. I didn't give a flying F. I stood up on my own 2 feet and I went out and I hustled my ass off to make sure that each and every one of those kids had more than the nuclear family kids. Okay. I didn't want my kids to be raised in housing and all of this stuff like every stereotypical mother. The ones that have to do that, that's fine. I didn't want to do that. Not for any other reason. I'm not judging. I didn't want to do that. It was a personal goal of mine to not let that happen because I never wanted to be that statistic. And unfortunately, well, here I am. All my kids are grown now. They're all alive and well, doing very well. But did I ever have that entitled attitude? Did I ever say to the kids, "Oh, your father's our places I shut"? No, I did not. In fact, I was adamant on not degrading those until they figured it out on their own. Because women, you make so many mistakes and it is so gross and it's all over the internet and everybody just fist pumps for it. Like, oh, he needs to afford this, and oh, he's not taking you out to dinner, then he doesn't know your worth. How the hell would he know your worth on a friggin' Tinder post? Like shit. I gotta read more of this. She says, simple as that. Are you kidding? And the other one says, facts. Oh fuck. You know what? I'm not gonna get monetized because I'm swearing, but I don't care. And then he says, and this is this, and time is the most expensive currency. It says, "Ooh, that old lady said this is her interview. Pick one in your budget and shut the fuck up." Oh, geez, simple as that. Facts, blah blah blah. I want to know if anybody said anything to me because I want to see this. I think people over 50 should not have a social media. I don't know what that means. I hope she's not talking about me. Maybe she's talking about this lady. Let me see if it's it's content not available. Oh, they took it off, or they just blocked me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm either blocked or I don't know. Let me see. Yep, she blocked me. She totally freaking blocked me. Let's see here. Um, I am over 50, and you're right. I'm going to say to her, actually, you know what? And you are right because the scum, because the scumbags because the scum bags that represent our new generation of women, of bratty, bratty, fake, filtered, filtered plastic women, plastic so-called women, um, are are giving us real OGs. Real OGs. Oh, frig, it won't go. OG. I got it. OGs. Headaches. Or bewilderment. I don't even know. What are you giving me? You're giving me OGs heartburn. Heartburn and probably cancer. Oh yeah, probably cancer. What a shame that women who fought who fought to be equal are now watching progress or are now watching or hold on. No, you know what? Oh, yeah. What a shame that women who fought to be equal are now watching new school girls, new age women, new generation of women, openly being paid for. In my day that was called a hooker. And well, I respect them more. Ha! Yeah, I do. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, I think people 18 and younger don't need a social media. Yep, you got that right. Because they come on here. People over 50 were 20 when all this came out, and they are pioneers. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Too bad no one gives a shit what you think. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, I don't know if it goes to that. No, I don't know. Oh, maybe. Okay, good. Maybe she was telling someone else. Why not? Retired, make money off my apartment. What? Why not? Retired, make money off my apartment buildings, bored while my bank account grows. What should I be doing? You on this hiding from your boss at work? I think you're the one who shouldn't be on social media because you might be late coming from break. Sir, I'm self-employed. I'm the boss. Yes, we can see that. Yes, we can see that. We can see that. Like I said, if you being paid by a man makes you self-employed, then, well, I'm just gonna say, then good on you. And just so you know, oh no, just so you know, I want you to come at me. Mhm. I want you to come at me, come at me with everything you got, because none of you weak, entitled women will ever measure to us Gen X girls who made their own way. And you know what? We did. Okay. I had to tell you something. I had my first child at 17. I'm not saying that was, the smartest thing to do. Right. But I mean, I got pregnant. I'm not gonna have an abortion. I'm not against it. I'm not for it, but I'm just not doing it. Right. And not doing it to her. Didn't do it to her. She's my nurse, my oldest daughter. Um, I had a baby at 17, but prior to that, a year before that, I left home at 16. I didn't want to listen to my parents. I'm not saying that that was a good idea. I'm not saying that I didn't go through a whole bunch of crap in my life and that I probably should have listened to them. But unfortunately, growing up with so many acronyms after my name, everybody just thought I was just a bad kid. So there was no real, let's look into what Miss Storm's head is telling her to do. I was all about going out in the excitement and living out of hotels and selling weed on the street. It wasn't legal then, right? So you remember all you ladies that used to say, "Oh, she's a scumbag. She sells weed." Well, when the dispensary opened up, my God, were you not the first ones there with your little soccer bags waiting to go to practice so you could smoke a joint behind the portable? And I didn't even smoke weed. I just made a lot of money off it. But anyway, I'm just um I'm just floored. We were 16. I remember being 16 and thinking I was just like so big. And at 17, I had a baby. And by the time I was 22, I had two. And by the 20 I was 28, I had three. I had all three of my babies, and I was making it happen. You can ask my kids. I was making it happen. I don't know how many kids got to go to Walmart like almost every other day with $30 each and eat at the Mandarin. They got so sick of eating at so sick of eating at restaurants that, you know, I'm so sick of, buying clothes because we just wouldn't do laundry. Mama made it happen. I made a crap ton of money when those kids were growing up, and I made sure they enjoyed it. They enjoyed every goddamn penny I made, every video game system, everything they had. They're like, you're spoiling your kids. So what? My daughter's a nurse. The other one drives for TTC. My 25-year-old is a freaking genius. Oh, I spoiled them. Oops. Who cares? Maybe spoiling your kids and having a real human attitude instead of being some entitled, weak little mother. I can't even call yourself a mother if you are showing your children that you are like, you better pay for me. Like, I hope you women don't say this stuff in front of kids. I really hope you don't. That is disgusting. Okay. Maybe y'all need a little bit of Jesus in your life. Should we open Proverbs 31? Go look at what a Proverbs 31 wife is. Everyone's like saying, oh, that's I'm not religious, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Sometimes the Bible isn't just about religion, it's about maybe how to act right. Okay. I got to tell you, I don't let my partner push me around. Okay. We're not even talking about the subs because they'll just be put in a cage. All right. That's what they're paying for. So we'll just leave them alone. And yeah, and I do it online. So I don't even have to be in the same room, but they will do as they're told. My partner doesn't get to push me around. He might be loud and be all stupid, and the neighbors might hear him go, rah, rah, rah. But let me tell you something. They don't know what's really going on in here. Okay. Because men like to be loud and like to assert their their, oh, I'm a guy, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we do not, I am not. I make way too much money and I am way too cute to be relying on him to give me money. Like, are you kidding me right now? Oh my God. He doesn't push me around, but I will do the dishes and I will cook for him. And well, I'm Italian. I was raised that way, but I was also raised by a man who taught me that go get your own. He said, I don't care, Diana, if you're a girl or not. You do not rely on a guy because you never know. He says the way that the world is, coming is especially if you don't marry your own, because of course my parents are all about marrying Italian, right? And I didn't, but I don't know what would have happened if I did. I don't know if I'd be this independent. I don't know. Maybe maybe, who knows, right? But anyway, I was raised by somebody who taught me the value of money and taught me that, you know what? You got to go get it. If you want it, go get it. Oh, please don't have this. If you want to put a ring on it and all this crap, you know what? And go for that other song that says, what is it? My, whatever JLo sings about, I bought it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I bought it. Anything that you see that's worth anything of mine, I bought it. I don't want my boyfriend buying me expensive shit. What for? I'd rather him put that in a trailer that we're going to buy together. I am not, not going to placate to this crap. Yeah, I don't care if you young girls think that, I know men know their value and you can cut me down all you want. You can say, oh, you're old and who'd want you and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. This is the difference between you and I. I don't care who wants me, and I choose who I want because I bring things to the table. I don't bring my money to the table, but I bring my half of the money to the table. Because if you think I'm going to sit there and do this and wait for a guy to give me money so I can go get my nails done or my eyebrows done, which I have to go do tomorrow, which I'm going to pay for myself, which he's offered. And I said, the hell you are. Why? Why do you want to pay for my eyebrows? Go get your feet done. Like straight up, like how do women like maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to, maybe I do need to be spoiled a little bit. I already am though, because the gifts I get is part of my job. And I don't know, I guess I don't know. I have so many income streams. I can't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what it would be like to turn around and look at my partner and say, "Oh, honey, can I take the debit card?" Oh my God, puke right in my mouth. So I'm gonna get going now because well, my video is 25 minutes and we only touched on a couple of things. You kind of just watched me be disgusted, but I would really like to hear some comments. And you know what, ladies, especially if you're under 30, if you're gonna come here to cut me up, I don't care. I don't care. You know what? Come at me with everything you got. All right, because I don't care. You can't tell me. Nobody can tell me on this video that I am wrong when I say stop stressing these friggin' men out and then wonder why they are burnt out. They're, they're looking after, they're trying to, you know, slip into these dominatrix DMs online. They got to get away from you. Like you're already dominating the shit out of them. They might as well come and pay someone else to, fantasize that. I don't know. Maybe who knows what they're doing? Who knows what they're thinking? All I know is that no, they're probably not doing that. It's the ones that are the bosses that want to get dominated, right? But anyway, oh well, I guess I don't know. There's a couple of guys that come and talk to us that they don't want to get dominated. They just want to talk to a dominant woman to find out what the hell is wrong with their wife. Well, I got to tell you, that is sad. You're sitting at home doing this, and oh, I'm so cute, and I got nails. And meanwhile, he's telling us how much of a bitch you are and how much he thought about hanging himself and how he can't leave because you'll take half. Like, does that make you happy that you've got somebody cornered like that? That, put me in your budget? Like, are you joking me? Friggin' job. At least I know that whoever I'm with, I doesn't have to worry about that. They never have to worry about that, and never will they. I will never allow somebody to look after me because I have integrity. And you know what? I enjoy making money. I am a hustler. I will cross town to make a dollar. And you know why? Because I have helped my children. I help a lot of people. I really do. I should be rich by now. But you know what? No, I'm not rich. I'm not going to say that I can smoke Demores. I can smoke premium cigarettes. I'm not and every day. I'm not poor. I can go to the store and buy pretty much whatever I want within reason. I never have to look at prices when I do my groceries. I can go into Louis Vuitton and buy myself a $500 bag if I want. But why would I? That's stupid. I'm not going to give some designer what? What? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so I'm just saying, ladies, all these little things that you have, oh, this guy bought me Louis. I must be so good. No, you're not. He's probably cheating on you. He's probably buying somebody else Prada. Like these high valued men, as women get older, we lose our value, believe it or not. And these guys get more valuable. And if you don't believe that, read some books. Okay. So, ladies, you better get what you get now then, because when you get to be my age, if you're still like that, you ain't getting shit. I have value because I can hustle around a man in circles. I can make just as much or more money standing on my head. I'm independent. I can do anything a guy can do, except for certain things that I believe a guy should do. All right. I ain't changing a tire on my car. If I don't have a boyfriend to do it for me, I'll take it in the damn garage and pay for it. I'm not doing man stuff. No, not going to do it. I can do brain man stuff, but I'm not doing the physical shit. No, thank you. All right. And yeah, somebody's saying, well, you need to listen. Well, yeah, I do, but I'm not changing a tire. I don't. I will go on the treadmill. All right. So we'll just you can keep that to yourself. Nope. Sorry. And I really don't feel like that my man should be doing dishes. Sorry. If I didn't work that night or if I wasn't tired, put put an apron on my guy. What the hell is wrong with you women, man? Get like holy shit. Okay? Like do you not know that we each have our own gifts? Yeah, granted, some men are best chefs in the world. Perfect. You cook, I'll do the dishes. If he wants to do the dishes one night, for me, I'm like, great. But do I get up and say to him, I'll bring your dish up, or what the fuck are you doing? No, I gather the dishes, I wash them, I put them away. We sit down, we chill and watch TV, talk about how we're going to conquer the world tomorrow. I just don't get it. You women feel entitled to everything. And this is why your families are breaking up. This is why you're all on wearing fucking pajamas on welfare, walking around with a friggin' iPhone because you don't need a man. But then you demand to be paid for and factored into a budget. And the ones, like I said, that you were born pretty, you did nothing to earn that. You absolutely did nothing to earn that, nothing at all. And when those looks were out, and believe me, I got better with age and I saw friends of mine look pretty bad because they're wearing all that crappy makeup. And I gotta tell you, when the lips go and the eyes sag and the hair gets all whatever, you will have nothing because no guy is going to drag around a girl like you forever. It'll never happen. I don't give a shit. Show me who, please. I'd like to see it. Now, if somebody does it because they love that woman so much and that woman was never entitled, Then you know what? Beautiful. That I can see. I've had friends like that where it's like, no, my son is like that. My son keeps his wife home, not because she's entitled, right? I mean, she might be a little bit. I don't know. Don't know, right? I don't know her that well. Her and I don't get along. Yeah, I'm saying it openly. We don't get along, right? Anyway, doesn't matter though. You know what? She's a good mom to her kids, and as long as she's good to my son, I'm good. She doesn't have to like me. I have really nothing against her, but I nothing in common either, right? But yeah, he keeps her at home because he genuinely cares about her and the family, not because she demanded to be home. So, and some people just are good at being at home, and that is a good thing. But when you're demanding and you're entitled to it and saying that you have to fit me into your budget, if not, go find someone lower, who the hell are you to say someone's lower than you? You know what? Now the video is way too long. All right, I am going to go because probably no one's going to watch it all the way through. And please let me know what you think.